guys, this is Christy Fulk with Create with Christy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S. Well, I have another quick and easy Christmas card for you for 2021. I hope you enjoy this one. This one goes super quick. You're going to really like it. And it features some retiring things again. I made these, actually all of these, before I knew about the retiring list. I think I have retiring stuff on all of them. So this one features the Frosted Gingerbread Bundle. And it also uses the Encircled in Warmth stamp set, and that includes this greeting right here. So if you want to stamp along with me, look down in the video description below and click on that blog post link. There you'll find the dimensions and the supply list. Then you can get everything together and come back and make the card with me. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first off, I want to show you the Frosted Gingerbread Bundle. Isn't this adorable? And I haven't even used these dies yet. These make really neat images for ornaments. They make great things to look like gingerbread cookies. Just a lot of neat things you can make with this set. Now, if you purchase these together as a bundle, then you'll save 10%. But both the stamp set and the dies are retiring, and the bundle. So you want to get these right away. They're available till January 3rd or while supplies last. So they could sell out before January 3rd. So you want to get it soon. Okay, now the stamps we're going to use all three of these. And we're also going to use the Wishing You a Merry Christmas and this little Peppermint trio stamp. There's one single one. You want to get the one that has 3 pieces of candy. And the dies we're going to use this ornament one here and the bell. And those are all the dies we're going to use. And then we're using the Encircled in Warmth stamp set. This one, I can't remember the name of the dies, but they're in the annual catalog. I'll write it at the bottom of the screen once the video's over when I go to edit it. But this one is also retiring, so you want to get this before January 3rd or before they sell out, whichever comes first. And then what I'm using is this long one right here, Wishing You Love, Joy, and Happiness this coming year. Okay, we're going to start stamping. So we're going to grab a piece of basic white. This is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And we're going to grab the 2 that look like ornaments, the 2 stamps here. Let's use this one first. And we're going to use the Real Red ink pad. Ink this up really, really good. I'm going to put it over here to the side. We're going to die cut these out, but we want to have room for both of the images. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, they stamp so good. I love that. Then we're going to grab the old olive ink pad. And we'll stamp the bell. Now, of course, if you want to change the colors around, you go right ahead. These were just the ones that I chose. Hold that down. Okay. And let's grab one of the larger pieces of basic white. There are 2 of these, but grab one. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take that little candy one and grab our Real Red. And we're going to stamp it in the bottom right corner. Okay. And this is the way I did it. So kind of do it right here. Okay. And then we'll put this one to the side. That's all the stamping for that one. And we'll grab the last of the basic white, the 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take the Cinnamon Cider ink pad. And all the colors I'm picking out are in that Gingerbread Peppermint Designer Series paper. So I'm taking the Cinnamon Cider and the Snowflake. I wanted to use a different color. You can definitely keep it just red and green, but I wanted to add another color for some variety. And I'm going to put the snowflake right here in the bottom left corner, kind of angle it a little bit. There we go. That makes it look like a gingerbread, doesn't it, using that cinnamon cider? Love that. Okay, we are done with the cinnamon cider. One more thing to stamp, so grab that old olive ink pad again and this long greeting here. And we're going to put that on the top center. Make sure I've got it inked up. Looks pretty good. Hopefully we'll get this stamp straight. Oh, not bad. There we go. So we've got all of the stamping done. No, I take that back. I'm grabbing a scrap piece of old olive. If you want it, you don't want it any smaller than 3 1/2 by 1 1/2. I've got this nice long one here. I'm going to grab the stamp that says Wishing You a Merry Christmas. This is the one that's in the Frosted Gingerbread set. And I'm going to grab my Real Red. Actually, I'm going to do Cinnamon Cider. That's right. I forgot I did change this. I'm using Cinnamon Cider. And we are going to stamp this. Let's see. We'll stamp it like this. I think this is how I did it. Like this. If I didn't, then I will do it again. This is the Label Me Fancy punch. Yeah, this is how I did it. We're going to put this in. I'm going to angle it to me so I see what I'm doing. And then I'll show you before I punch it. There we go. So I kind of put the Christmas in between these little notches that are sticking up and made sure it was straight. And then we'll punch. There we go. So we've got that one ready to go. Now we're ready to die cut. So get your die cutting machine out and we'll do the die cutting and then finish the card. Okay, for die cutting, I've got the base platform number 1, the die plate number 2, and we will grab a standard cutting plate number 3. Let's grab this one here that has the ornament and the bell, and we'll grab the coordinate. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Dies here. And I can't remember, well, yeah, I showed you what they were, but the dies are actually called gingerbread dies. Go figure. Okay, then make sure I've got that on there pretty good. Put my piece of tape right here. Then we've got the ornament one. And these are the only 2 things that we're die cutting. Okay, grab another standard cutting plate, put it on top, run this through. Pop these out. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love that red. The green too. They just stamp so well. There we go. So we'll get this out of the way and finish this card. Okay, let's grab that piece of basic white that has the little candy at the bottom. And I want you to grab the piece of gingerbread peppermint DSP. This is 1.5 by 5 1/4. And we're going to put this right along the center like so. And if you're nervous that when you put this down, you're going to cover up your candy, you can always put this on first and then stamp your candy in the corner. That works too. So let's go ahead and you could use whichever side, but I wanted the one that had the different colors on it. And there's so many different images in that pack that'll work. You don't have to just stick with the striped one. There's one that's got like a plaid, some with, I can't remember some of the others. But you'll find a bunch of them that'll work just fine. So I'm going to line the bottom edge. I'm going to try to center it here. Those 2 sections look pretty. Let me see if I get my finger out of the way. There we go. Look pretty good here. Get this straight. Oh, I'm going to lift this up because it moved on me. And they're trying to show you something and it stuck before I meant for it to. That's a good thing about seal. You can lift it up for a few minutes before it sticks completely. Oops. See, I'm glad I did that again. I got that lopsided. So peel this up. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we've got this on there. Let's go ahead and grab the card base. It's a real red piece. It's 5.5 by 8.5. Get those corners together. Grab my bone folder. And then we are going to go ahead, make sure your fold is on the left. I'm going to put some adhesive here in the corners and along the long edges here. Put this right in the center. Okay. And now let's grab the 2 ornaments. And I want you to grab some real red sheer ribbon. Now this ribbon is retiring too. And it's while supplies last until January 3rd. Also, it is 15% off, 15%, 15, make sure you can understand that. So it's a good deal. So we'll get some of this. I love how sheer it is, and it's a really pretty real red. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take both of these 4-inch pieces and tie them in a single knot, like so. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I kind of like having that V, so you can take a hold of your knot and mess around with it till it looks good. Let's go ahead and do a single knot with this one. And a single knot is plenty. You don't need a double knot. It actually looks better if you just do a single knot. And really, it's automatically doing the little V for me. Okay, so I'm going to lay these down before I put them down. I think I'm going to put the red one here and this one on top like so. Okay, so we'll take the red one off because that's the one that goes underneath. I want to put that one on first. Kind of lift this up a little bit again. That looks pretty good. Now put the adhesive on the back of this one. Put it down here at an angle. And let's go ahead and grab that label that we made with the greeting. Turn this over. And I'm going to put a dimensional on each end. That should be plenty. It's not very big, so it won't wobble too much since it's so little. We don't need a bunch of dimensionals. And I'm going to put this right here in the bottom corner, so I'm covering up both of them just a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to take these, get some glue dots, and just put that knot right on top. Oh, let's go with one of my first ones here. There we go. I don't want to skip them. And just put that right on that glue dot. Okay, so they both have a glue dot. I'm going to take this and we're going to put it right here. And once it's on there, you can play around with it too. Because those things a little too much of a V for me. There we go. That looks a little better. Just keep playing with it till it looks good to you. So I'm going to put one on the top of each one to look more like ornaments. I'm going to take my scissors and cut the ends at an angle. So I want to be about the same size, and I think it looks better when you cut them at an angle. Get a hold of this one. There we go. Oops, I want to go this way. Okay, now we've got the outside done. Now we just need to grab the inside that we stamped. Put some adhesive in the corners, along the long end. And we will be done with this card. Wasn't that quick? You gotta love that. So it's cute and quick at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed this card. And if you want to stamp along with me again, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking that subscribe button below. And then when that bell icon pops up, click on it and select all. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. Now, if you live in the United States and do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would love to be yours. Here are the two current catalogs right now, the annual catalog and the July to December. This is the one that has the retiring stuff in it, and it's good till January 3rd, 2022. And I would be happy to mail these out to you for your first set of catalogs from me. And then I will also throw in, since this one's almost done, the January to June mini catalog and the Celebration catalog. And this one, you get free stuff. So if you want to find out more about Celebration, I kind of talk about it more in my 2 unboxing videos, and I'll put links to those in the video description so you can check those out. Okay, let's show off the card again. Thank you again for watching my video, and please support my channel by giving me a thumbs up or commenting below. I really do appreciate it. You know, I don't know how much that helps. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.